Welcome to class. We're out here in the back of the float home on beautiful Vancouver Island, and we're going to have a lovely class today. The sun is out. Before we get started, I wanted to talk about one of the fundamental laws of fascial maneuvers, and that is the counter rotation. Counter rotation is something that the fascia loves. It's natural to the fascia. It helps us release restriction. When we have movements that are very linear, it creates dysfunction and tension. So every single one of our fascial maneuvers today, and all of the fascial maneuvers, engage this counter rotation. We have the swans out with us today. They're just hanging out. So, for example, counter rotation when we walk, one leg goes forward, the other arm goes forward, and the head slightly goes the same direction as the legs. And that brings me to the 3 zones, which we haven't talked about yet. So we have zone 1, our head and our neck. Zone 2 is our torso, and zone 3 is the legs. So when zone 3 is going this way, zone 2 is counter-rotating, and then zone 1, the head, is going the counter-rotation of zone 2. And we've done the pose, and the maneuver, which we've done before, and we'll start with it again. We're going to counter-rotate, and I'll cue you as we get into that counter-rotation as well. The zones, when we work in one zone, we have pressure in all zones. It impacts the pressure in the other zones. So we can't not impact the whole body because the fascia, all of the zones are interconnected and interdependent on one another. So we are truly working on the whole body through this understanding. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to start with the palate swipe. We're going to cross our right leg over the left, our right hand under, left hand goes on top of the left shoulder, and we're going to bring our thumb underneath our left arm here, and we're going to be swiping literally the palate, the upper palate. So you'll go from your back molar on the right side up and over like a rainbow arch to the left 6 times. All right. And before we do that, I forgot to mention the spinal pelvic lock once again, which is so important to all of the maneuvers as well. We're going to literally engage it for every maneuver, and I will cue as often as I can because it is so important to keep the spine upright and the organs pulling in. So what happens again for the spinal pelvic lock is you pull your belly button into your spine, and then you pull your sex organs up like you're holding your pee. Okay? So engage that spinal pelvic lock. It also helps with our balance and feeling stable in the body. Okay, we're going to start with palate swipe. We're going to take the right leg over the left hand on top of your shoulder, and the right hand's going to come up underneath. We're going to use the thumb to swipe the palate from the right to the left. So you're going to go into the right molar, and then good pressure pushing up, over, and across. And you can use your head against the thumb as well and move that around. So for 6, here we go. Thumb in, or 1, 2, 3, 4, keep your spinal pelvic lock, 5, 6. Now bring your right hand underneath your left shoulder and turn your head to the left. Turn your torso to the right. And here's the counter rotation. So we have our head going to the left, torso to the right, and then the hip, we want to sort of press it back, same direction as the head. So we get a really nice counter rotation. Pull that spinal pelvic lock in, and let's bring your tongue to your left cheek and breathe in through the nose and out for 6 breaths. 2, 3, 4, excuse me, 5, and 6. Moving pressure around. Now, pursed lips, 3-stage breath in, hold, in, hold, in, hold. Twist a little more. Exhale. In, hold, in, hold, in, hold. Twist a little more. And release. Exhale. In. Last one. In. 3. In. Hold a little longer. Twist a little more. Exhale. Now looking over that left shoulder, find a spot to fix your eyes and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. 6 breaths. In. 4. In. 5. 6. Awesome. Come back to center. Turn your head to the right and your body to the left. Pulling that right hip back. Spinal pelvic lock. Stick your tongue into your right cheek. In. 3. 4. 5. And 6. 3-stage breath. Purse the lips. In. 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 Hold. Exhale. Again. In. Hold. In. Hold. In. Hold. Exhale. One more. In. Hold. In. Hold. In. Hold. Twist a little more. Exhale. Find somewhere to place your eyes over the right shoulder and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. 4, 5, and 6. Stayed here. Let's do the 3-stage breath. And now we're going to fold forward as much as you can. Wherever is comfortable, keep turning your head to the right. And exhale. Breathing in through the nose and out. 2 more. In, out. 3, in, and out. Bending your knees. 3 more breaths. In, through the nose and out. In, and 3, and out. Slowly come on up, unwind, and go for a walk. Figure 8. Feeling those differences. If you feel any tension behind your knee after that, it's okay, it's normal. Our fascia gets tight from sitting for long periods, and so it's a good spot that people feel tension in, and it will work its way through as we go through the rest of the maneuvers today. And if it doesn't, you can come see me after class. Okay, let's do the other side now. Left side, left leg over the right, left arm under your right armpit, right hand on top of that left shoulder. Spinal pelvic lock. Pull it in. We're going to turn the head to the right, sticking the tongue into the right cheek, body to the left. Six breaths, last one. Nice. Now let's breathe in through the nose. Sorry, stage breath. I'm getting distracted by this one, so I can see, feel behind me. Hold, twist a little more. Exhale. Again, in, hold, 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 twist a little more. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Hold, twist a little more. Exhale. Having your gaze over your right shoulder, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Three. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Slowly coming back to center, turning your head to the left, body to the right. And again, sticking your tongue into your left cheek, breathing in through the nose and out. Five, 6. Nice 3-stage breath. Breathing in through the nose, in through the mouth. Purse the lips again. 3. Hold. See if you can twist a little more. Exhale. Again, 3-stage breath. In. Hold. In. Hold. In. Hold. Exhale. Now, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Find somewhere to gaze over your shoulder. Three, 4, 5, and 6. 3-stage breath. We're going to fold forward. First 3-stage breath in. Purse the lips. In. Fold forward. And exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Bend those knees. And again, breathing 3 breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Awesome. Come on up. Shake it out. Let's go for a walk. Feel the differences. And through all of our classes, really intending to be working with the fascia. Just setting that intention of working with the fascia will set into motion the intelligence that the fascia has and work with the whole body, the bones, the ligaments, the organs. And if you have an additional intention that you would like to bring to this practice, whether it's moving with more ease, releasing pain in a specific area, living more fully, connecting to more beauty, whatever it is, you can set that intention because the fascia is indeed listening. Okay, now we're going to go into my favorite, anti-gravity. So we're going to use the outside of the fingers, the hands here, underneath the bony part of your neck, interlacing your hands, and you're going to pull up and lock the skin right there with the bony parts of your skull back there. And then we're going to be pulling up. And I'll show the different phases of this movement before we get into it, because once we're into it, it might be difficult to see what we're doing. So the first one is standing, lifting the elbows up and looking up. We'll breathe for 6 breaths. Then we're going to tuck the chin, and we're going to be bringing the elbows in, and we'll breathe in, turn to one side, and exhale down. And in that pose, we're not going to be moving the hips or anything like that, just the head and the arms moving, and then we'll go to the other side. Then we're going to be sending the hips back, bending the knees, getting into kind of a squat, but it's more about keeping your back very flat. So it's more like a hinge rather than a squat. And then we'll widen the elbows and we'll go side to side. Inhaling, hold while we're twisted, exhaling, coming back to the center. And then the next part of this one is we're coming all the way into a squat. Go as deep as you can. And we're going to be tucking the chin to the chest and getting tight into a ball as we can. I realize you can't see me there. Okay, and then we're going to lift the hips up first, keeping the head down, still keeping the skin locked here. Breathing here for a bit, and then one vertebrae at a time to come all the way back up. So those are the different phases of this anti-gravity, okay? And this is an anti-gravity because we are going to literally get taller, elongating in between each vertebrae, and it feels really amazing. So interlace the fingers. If you can keep your thumbs connected, that's better. Pull the skin, the fascia up, lock it into place underneath those skull bones back there. Okay, looking up and then pull the elbows up to the sky. Look up and breathe in through the nose and out. In, out, in, out. Look, breathe, look up to the ceiling still, look at the sky in my case, and breathe in through your mouth and out. Spinal Pelvic Lock. All right, now we're going to bring the chin to the chest. Bring your elbows in. Inhale through the mouth. Turn to the right. Keep your elbows together. Hold the breath. Exhale to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, center. Exhale, down rather. Inhale to the right. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. One more on each side. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. Okay, bending the knees. Send your hips back. Back is flat. Shoulders or elbows can be wider. Chest is open. Proud. Inhale to the right. Exhale, down. Keeping your hips from moving as well. You can sort of pigeon your knees together. Bring your knees together. Inhale to the left. Exhale. Awesome. Two more. Inhale. Right. Exhale. Inhale. Left. Exhale. Inhale. Right. Exhale. Inhale. Left. And exhale. Now coming all the way down as far as you can into a squat. Tucking your chin to your chest. Curling into a ball. And breathe. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And slowly lift your hip up first. Hip up first. Breathe. Keep pulling the skin down, pulling your head down. Now as you slowly, one vertebrae at a time, come back up. Oh, baby. Looking up to the sky. And exhale, release your hands down. Oh, that feels especially good today out here in the sun. Go for a walk. Feel that length. Feeling the breath deepen perhaps as well. All right. Ready for totally twisted. So bend the knees, bring the shoulders back, dangle the arms in front, send the butt back. Again, it's not a squat, it's more of a hinge. We're going to take the right hand, bring it to the left shoulder. The left hand's going to come just on the back of the arm, pulling the skin down towards your elbow. And turn your head to the right and your torso to the left, breathing in through the mouth and out for 6. On the exhale, maybe squatting down a little bit more, bending knees. 3, in, out. 4, 5, and 6. Come on up. Just shake it out a little. We'll go for a walk after we do the other side. Okay, bend the knees, fingertips to the tops of the knees, shoulders back, left hand to the right shoulder, and then again, behind your arm, pull the skin down towards your elbow. Turn your head to the left, head first, counter rotation with the upper body to the right, and breathe in through the mouth and out. 5 and 6. All right, let's go for a walk. Walking in a figure 8. Feeling probably more opening at the sides of the body, more expansion in the lungs. Okay, now we're going to do pullover. So with pullover, it's best to grab the skin here to really lock the skin in place. And the idea is that we're going to lengthen from our shoulder. If there was a string up here on our shoulder, which is actually going to be between the shoulder blade and the armpit, there's like that meaty part of the skin there. And if you had a string connecting all the way to the lower back, we're going to lengthen that whole area and really get a nice opening in that low back. And so grabbing the skin can really help hold that skin in place. We don't want to lose that. And then same on this side, we're going to be pulling the skin forward. And then we're going to bring the shoulder, and we'll do it together in a bit. I'm just showing now so that you can see, because once we're folded over, we won't be able to see so well. So you want to bring your right shoulder across to the opposite knee. All right, and then we'll breathe for 6 breaths. Okay, so let's start with the right hand to the left side of the shoulder. So again, you can go under the shirt there and pull up on that meaty part on the outside of your shoulder blade and the inside of the armpit. And then with the left hand, grab the right ribs and pull forward. Okay, bend the knees, lift your left shoulder higher and turn your head to the left, looking at that shoulder. Bend the knees a little bit more, see if you can lift the shoulder up. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left shoulder across to the right knee. Inhale through the mouth, exhale. In, out. In, out. 4, 5, and 6. All right, come on up. Shake it out. Shake it out, and we'll go for a walk after we do the other side. But probably feeling more length on that left side. Feels good. So, of course, we're going to balance it out. Let's go over to the other side now. We'll take the left hand on the back of the right shoulder. Pull the skin up, that meaty part of the skin. Bring the right hand forward to the ribs. Pull forward. Turn your head to the right. Lift that shoulder up. Bend the knees. See if you can lift the shoulder higher. Inhale. Exhale, right shoulder across to the left knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep turning your head to the right. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come on up. Oh yeah, let's go for a walk. Feeling the differences in your body. Again, working with all these different zones. When we move pressure around in one, of course, we're going to feel it in all the other areas. Okay, now we're going to do the pretzel squat. So we're going to get into the legs. So I'll show the movement and then we'll get into it together. So you're going to tee up your legs, bringing your right heel to the instep, stepping forward, and then turning your whole torso to that front leg. And then you'll take the right arm to the right butt cheek and the left arm forward. And then you're going to turn your head over that left shoulder. And then the whole body is going to come down towards the floor, keeping your legs straight. And you'll go until you feel the tension building in that right hip. And then you'll place your hand onto your shoulder. And your other hand is going to go behind your back between the shoulder blades. Ideally, if you can't quite get it up that high, just keep your palm up somewhere else on your back. Okay? And then from there, we're going to bend the knees. And we'll be looking to the back foot first for 6 breaths. Then we're going to switch the arms and look to the front foot, the right, for 6 breaths. Okay? And then we're going to do the other side. So bring your right heel to the instep of your left foot. Step that right foot out about 3 feet. Turn your whole torso to that right foot. Bring your right hand to your right butt cheek. Left arm forward. Lock the knees, lock the legs here. And turn your head to the left over the left shoulder. And bringing your nose down towards the floor. Feeling that pressure build in the right hip. And then place your left hand to your shoulder, right hand behind your shoulder blades. Bending the knees, keeping your head turning to the left. Spinal pelvic lock here too. Breathe in through the mouth and out. 6 breaths. In. In. 4. 5. And 6. Switching the arms, turning the head the other way. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, come on up. Shake it out. The legs might feel a little jelly. Go for a walk. Figure 8. So that one's really great for opening up the pelvis, the pelvic floor. All right, let's come and do the other side now. Okay, so left heel coming to the instep of that right foot, stepping out 3 feet. Turning your torso forward towards the left leg. Right arm's going out in front this time. Left hand on the butt cheek. Turn your head to the right and start to lean forward, bringing your nose to the floor, feeling that tension build in your left hip. And then bring your right hand to your left shoulder, left hand behind you, and bend those knees. 6 breaths. Here we go. Inhale and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Switch those arms. Turn the head to the left. Inhale and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, come on up and let's go for a walk. You might feel dizzy with this one, moving a lot of pressure. And if you do feel dizzy, really dizzy, you can take a minute. When I first started doing that pose, I would sometimes see like black going around me. So you're not alone if you feel that. Bend your knees, bring your hands, and just catch your breath before you go for the walk. But walking often helps. So helps integrate those pressure changes. We're releasing lots of restrictions in the fascia, reprogramming, and again, every time we walk, we're hitting the save button on all the beautiful changes that we are making to our bodies. Okay, so now we are going to do Twisty Wristy. This one can be painful for a lot of people, so just know that. But it does go away soon after the pose is done, and we're going to be doing a wrist release afterwards as well, okay? So embrace the pain here with this. So with this one, we're going to bring the right hand arm out, and with the left fingers, we're going to pull the fingers back. Not just 90 degrees, but back if you can. Really feel the pressure build in your forearms, okay? And then we're going to bring the elbow into our side. And then we're going to lift the hand up and turn the fingers out as if we had a serving tray. All right, and then we're going to lift the right shoulder up and twist to the right, turning your head to the left. And actually, just feel the difference if you turn your head first and then turn your torso. If you feel more pressure, that's what we want. So let's turn the head first to the left, the body to the right. Come down into a squat and breathe 6 beautiful breaths in and out. Breathe through that pain. 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you can hang in, let's take the right leg and cross it back. Breathe 3 breaths. If you can hang in still, come back to center and cross your left leg behind. Oh, yes. Come on up. And it's normal for it to feel a lot of pressure there. So just shake it out a little. And again, we'll do the other side, and then we're going to do a wrist release. Okay, let's do the other side. So pull those fingers back. Right hand, pull the left fingers back. Bring your elbow into your side. Lift your palm up. Turn the fingers out. Lift your left shoulder up. Come into a squat. Turn your head to the right, torso to the left. Here we go. In and out through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's take that right foot back. 3 breaths. Come back to center. Let's take the left foot back. All right. Shake it out. Let's go for a walk. You can keep rolling the wrists. But we're not just doing the wrist there. Again, we're also locking in the shoulder and creating pressure movements all around the body. Releasing tension. Bringing harmony back to our fascia with all these beautiful counter rotations. that the fascia loves. All of nature works in spirals, and of course we do as well. Okay, let's do the wrist release now. It's gonna love it. Let's take the right hand first. With your left hand, you're gonna grab your wrist, just not exactly on the wrist, just below the joint, and you're gonna turn outwards, and your hand's gonna turn inwards. If you're confused about that, don't worry if you don't get it the right way. Your hand's just gonna go the opposite way from the skin you're turning. But for most people, the tension occurs when we turn the skin outwards, that way. Hand goes the opposite way. And then as if you're gonna put on a glove, you're gonna push the bone through the skin you're pulling, okay? Just like that. And to get even more of this pull through with the bone, we're gonna place the left elbow onto the left knee, and then you can really push down through that bone. And from here, we're gonna just move the hand slowly in different directions. Just listen to your body. When you feel a tight, tense split place, hold it there for a bit, breathe, and just do micro movements. Keep breathing as you move your hand. I like to bring my finger to my thumb with each finger and sort of rock the hand back and forth. So you can feel that, and there might be one finger where you have more tension, and just really breathe into that. And then you can keep pushing the hand down through, putting on the glove, and start to move your arm around slowly. Just changing the pressure where it goes through the body. And release. And a cool way to just feel the difference is just bring your hands out in front and kind of wiggle your fingers. And I know I can definitely feel more lightness in that hand we just worked on. This one I can feel a little bit more tension. So let's do that other side. Grab the wrist with your right hand, turn the skin outward, turn your hand inward, push through. And if you want to get that extra push through, bring your right elbow to your right knee, push down to the ground, like you're reaching to the ground, and slow micro movements with your hands. Breathing. Moving the fingers. And going in a circle. Keep moving your hands slowly. Breathing into tension. And then release. Shake those hands out. Feel them. Feel the differences. Go for a walk. Doing that figure eight. Coming back to your intention. And if you're feeling any tension in your body, any pressure, use your breath, direct it into that spot. Okay, now we're going to come to the elbow. We're going to do elbow torque. So for this one, if you have your skin, that's the best, but it also works fine with your clothes as well. So we're going to be grabbing right at the elbow, and we're going to twist the skin outward, that direction. And the hand we're going to place on the neck here. We're going to keep the elbow about 90 degrees as we do this. So let's grab the skin, turn it out, hold and breathe in through the mouth and out. And very slowly, we're just going to move from one side, just rotating at the hips, to the other side. And then keep your hips still and just move your arm. And then come down and do some circles. Maybe lifting your arm up and down. Okay, and release. Shake it out, and I'm sure you'll be able to feel the difference I feel. My right arm feels a lot lighter. My shoulder feels like it's lifting up. So not just the elbow, but the shoulder and the whole right side of my body. Let's do the other side. Left hand to your neck. With your right hand, turn the skin outwards on your elbow. Keep it 90 degrees, and let's move from side to side breathing. Keep your hips still and just move your body slowly. And let's do some circles here. Awesome. Come back to center, shake it out, and let's walk it out. Feeling the differences here. Definitely feel more open on my whole chest, across my whole chest as well. Now we're going to do the same torquing with the elbow, but this time we're going to have the arm above our head. So let's start on the right side. Grab around your neck. Twist the skin out, and this time lift the elbow over your head and turn your head to the right. And breathe in here. 3, and now maybe shift the weight into your right hip and arc your whole torso over to the left. Breathe. Maybe taking your right leg behind you and across for 3 breaths. Maybe leaning forward, just go to wherever feels good for your body. Let it move you. And release. Oh yes. Let's walk it out. That one really opens up the kidney area in the back and the hip. Okay, let's come and do the other side. Left hand to the left shoulder. Right hand, turn the skin out. Lift the elbow up and turn your head to the left. Okay. Maybe let's just start by pressing the left hip over to the left and breathe. Spinal Pelvic Lock. See if you can lean your torso over to the right. Taking your left leg behind you. Maybe leaning forward. Awesome. Come on up. Shake it out. Let's go for a walk. Feeling the differences. So grateful for this warm, sunny day in the middle of January that I can be out here without my jacket on. I was tempting to go barefoot, but it is a little bit cold. And the deck is wet. Okay, this is our last one. We're going to do an arm pull. This one also feels amazing. So we're going to take the left hand, and we're going to bring it just under our armpit, around our bicep. So not by the elbow, but try to bring it up as high as you can. And we're going to turn the skin outward in this direction. And then the hand is going to come the lower part of the arm, and the hand is going to turn the opposite direction. Okay, and then we're going to pull the skin down and lift the arm up. Lift the elbow up. Okay, So we're pulling down and pulling up with the shoulder at the same time. Breathing in through the mouth and out. And we're going to go very slowly, making some circles here. Bending the knees. And then we're going to lift the arm up forward. And we're going to send the hips back. And we're going to feel the nice stretch as we pull. Again, pulling the skin forward, pulling the shoulder back. And then pull your right hip back so you get that nice stretch lengthening from the shoulder all the way down to the hip. Breathe. All right, come on up and let's feel that one. Go for a walk. Oh yeah. Feeling in my hip, the shoulder feels, the arm all feels lighter. Tuning into your body and feeling the differences. All right, let's do the last side here. Right hand, grab the skin, turn the skin out, just below your armpit there, and then turn your hand in. Pull down the skin and lift the left shoulder up. And breathe. And let's go in some circles here. Nice and slow. All right, and then we'll lift the arm up, bend your knees, send your hips back, and pull that arm forward. Pull your shoulder back, counter resistance there, and feel that stretch. Pull your left hip back. You can maybe arc your back a little bit. Just go find that tension for yourself. Find that line that you really feel lengthen. Breathe. And come on up and release. Let's go for a walk. So we'll do one final one, moving all this tension around, and we haven't done anything in the zone 1 in the head area. So we'll do a simple one there. If you're feeling any pressure in your head after moving all that around, that is normal. And this last one that we'll do together will balance everything out. We've worked all of the areas. Beautiful counter rotation. I'm sure you're feeling amazing. And let's finish it off with this one. We're going to take the right hand, bring the hand to your head right here. The left fingertips are going to go forward, and we're going to press into the skin and turn it so that both fingers are facing up like antlers. Okay. Squeeze nice and hard, and then twist and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just come in circles. Again, bending your knees. Breathe. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Release your hands. Let's go for a walk. Coming back to your intention. You're placing your hand, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just sending the love to your body. The warmth of the sun. Taking in a deep breath, the golden light of the sun into your lungs. Feel it come into your fascia and hydrate, soften. Exhale, releasing. And just feel that light go out into the world, into the rest of your day. And thank you so much for being in class with me today. I hope you enjoyed our swans. They distracted me a little bit in the beginning. but their energy was certainly beautiful. I'll see you in the next class.